All right, easy little customization here. Well, not easy, but a quick customization. Many years ago, when Saberforge first premiered their ASP parts system, they had a design up there that incorporated some parts that I was like, that's exactly how I'd want a saber. And years go by, and as we all know, Saberforge runs out of parts and then gets more parts and then runs out of parts, and this, that, and the other thing. Time goes by, and I'm building lightsabers with parts from Vire and yada, yada, yada. Eventually, I caught a time where all the parts that I wanted for the saber, including the really cool control box switch housing, were all available at the same time. And so I bought it, I put it all together, I'm like, hey, awesome! And it's not drop-in core compatible, so eventually I'd have the $500 to $1,000 needed to hire somebody to make a really cool custom core for the... yeah. Those of you that live in real life, like I unfortunately have to most of the time, realize that saving up money like that kind of doesn't happen. This gets broke, that needs to be replaced, this sudden charge comes in. And this thing was sitting on my shelf, looking awesome, occasionally getting played with, but still couldn't be used. So, Saberforge came out with 2 eco-compatible switch housings. Now, neither of them have the really cool control box or the really neat surface details. And also, for this one comes down to a thin neck closure on the top, so that made it even more complicated. But I figured I'd pick it up, and they also didn't offer them in chrome. So I'm like, what do I do here? So I did some hunting around, and Crimson Dawn still carries the slide over sleeve and control box. And so since Vire was out of them, I ordered one from Crimson Dawn. And I put in one of my Vire cores, which fits beautifully inside the Eco switch housing, and then put this over the top. But it lost some of the cool surface details here. I'm like, I have a Dremel. I have a bit of an issue with, leaving things be stock standard, even though I really liked a lot of the elements here. So I said, okay, I can either customize the control box and hide the controls underneath, or I can kind of just leave it there to be pretty. And, well, you can see what decision I made. It's almost perfect. I gotta admit, the slight exposure of the non-chrome and the black really adds to it. We've got, mutual complementary off colors between chrome, black, and then the golds. Plus, now I got me a working combat grade saber. So, yeah, fun time with a Dremel and a cutter and trying to be real careful not to mess it up too bad. You can see I barked a little bit here and there, but what do you expect? I'm an over-enthusiastic amateur. So there we go. Mildly customized saber. Now working part, and you guys know me. These will get recycled into another saber build sometime in the future. So. Anyways, one more in the collection is now a functional piece.